couple of defenders on that catch inside.
Huskies, top 5 in America, allowing just 52 points per game. Here's Jana El Alfy in her first Big East tournament, and she's cannot have happen. An entry to El Alfy, and one.
Oof.
Down, Becker's off. El Alfy, the offensive board.
Nice contest and recovery by Paige Beckers defensively.
Here's Chen attacking, dishing. El Alfy finishing.
Team need from me tonight. In Spokane, it was 40 points one game. Another game, it was 8 assists. But tonight, it's been defense. Her 3.
Again, she's got the nice reverse pivot that gives her the space to shoot over El Alfy. But then the quick
18 points she had yesterday in the quarterfinals were a Villanova high. She had previously been at Penn State, but that is the highest she had scored in a Wildcat jersey, and confidence has come right into this afternoon.
She made 5 triples, 5 of 9 from downtown for her. Now Fun with a gig to El Alfy.
And she said, I laugh at myself because the same thing that bothered me about him 40 years ago still bugs me today. But those two have such a...
Becker's a little bit off kilter, but Strong was there to El Alfy. What a year she's having. Can't finish, putback is there.
Deals, forced turnovers. But right now, UConn really packing things in defensively on the other end, trying to force St. John's to have to do some damage from the outside.
Jana El Alfy. And as Allison brought up, Huskies are 42-1 all-time in this building. It's El Alfy.
Kids' legs, so you get possession.
Strong to El Alfy.
Perfect pass there. You're not surprised when you see what a great kid Sarah is, because Allison is a phenomenal human being.
Turn around for that. They get the bye to Saturday. Our coverage begins Saturday at noon on FS1 with UConn, and the winner of the A9 game is El Alfy.
Speed, not too high of a volume. She goes just at the right tempo and gets her opportunities.
Orium is going to let his team play this run out. El Alfy down low.
He thinks they started out this game much better than they did than the one at UConn earlier.
17 now, 35%. They were way down in the teens and 20s earlier. Strong had the defense collapse. She just tapped it to El Alfy, who gets on Savannah.
I could see why the home crowd wanted that call.
UConn trying to get it into El Alfy. Look at her fight for the ball. Back and forth between the two bigs.
El Alfy, oh, nice handle and the finish.
just went one-on-one over a bigger defender.
First lead of the quarter for South Carolina. El Alfy gets 3. Good.
That's why you play defense with high hands. Get the little tip on that for El Alfy.
Strong dumps it down. El Alfy lays it in.
Out at Carnesecca. Fudd with the pull-up. No. And El Alfy gets the rebound. Fights her way to the rim. Missed.
Once.
Here's Sarah Strong taking a 3. No. El Alfy fights for the rebound. And fights to put it up and in. With about 25 on the shot clock. Here's Caitlin Chen into traffic. Oh, what a feed to El Alfy.
These plays in transition, because these are habits. Yes, you're up by 34 here, but these are habits that need to translate on the road, especially in those matchups against South Carolina.
And that's one thing that this UConn program's always preached is they play the same even when they are beating a team. When you play UConn, they're going to capitalize off that, off your mistakes.
Shelley, the handoff to Zybold. Back to Shelley. 10 to shoot. Now Alfy down low. Pivot. Excellent turn.
Hollingship picks up her first. Arnold dishes. El Alfy lays it in.
Retreat there by Lily Carmody. Inbound to Jana El Alfy. Doesn't go. Gets her own miss. And on the second try. Hand square on the basketball. Here's El Alfy. Spins. And scores.
It was a pretty offensive sequence.
Again, remember, just joining us, they lost one of their 2 best scorers returning from last year, as El Alfy with a nice high glass shot. Get it to El Alfy. She wrestles it. Oh, 19 now. Griffin cut off. El Alfy wide open. Drains the 3. See if the UConn offense can regain the magic of those first few minutes.
Well, you have to expect Villanova to make some adjustments.
El Alfy in the paint, spins the left hand, nice touch. Beckers to El Alfy, yes. Strong. Osonis got in the way, no foul, and it will go up and in from El Alfy. Players down tonight for St. John's. They're without Sky Owen. El Alfy misses one, gets her own rebound and puts it back.
It's a smart take by Mayo and make UConn pay for their turnover.
Nice feed to El Alfy. El Alfy will go to work in the paint. And work she does. With 2 to shoot. El Alfy there for the offensive board and the putback. East with 4 points in this one. 2 of 6 shooting. Shade now. Oof. Through that pass through the back of a Georgetown defender.
Inside position for that offensive rebound.
Shade and McBride with 5 points on the game. Here's Flood, finds El Alfy. From beyond the National Lady squad, she said that brings a certain level of maturity to your team that you kind of need when you're trying to rebuild a program. Strong into El Alfy, yeah. 24-24 to shoot here as the Huskies inbound. El Alfy strong to the rim, the bucket and the foul. Daniela Lopez that missed. Zabel cut off, but Shelley makes her way into some space, then almost lost the basketball. They'll bring it out to Arnold and reset.
I like that they're running offense and not just settling for the first open 3 they find. More important to execute here.
Oh, Arnold and they've always gotten away and gotten the win, but it's been intense.
Yeah, Georgetown is physical. They love that home court. So it's always tough going down there.
Alfy with the long read. The junior from here in Philadelphia. Beckers. Defended tough by Maddie Weber as El Alfy gets position and gets the layup. Lagged off of by the UConn defense. She'll go from the corner of the free throw line and miss. Strong sees El Alfy ahead of the pack, finds a passing lane. UConn 6 for their last 6 from the floor.
Unreal catch by Strong.
El Alfy looking. She has room. And gets the bucket in the... Here's El Alfy. And the first points.
Recognition by Forbes. Wanting to take it to the UConn freshman.
A dozen points for Forbes. Chelsea, you were listening in on that Marquette huddle?
Yeah, Alan, Coach Consuegra said she's not at all happy.
Alfy fighting for position on Forbes. Might have gotten away with an extra step, but finds herself all alone underneath. And a nice feed. Lee Volker adding on to this nice start for Marquette in this third quarter. El Alfy trying to establish some defensive mindset, and they're going to need that in a big way against UConn today.
Nice help defense with the block there from Sarah Strong.
Here is Flood driving, cut off. Now Beckers into El Alfy, the quick spin, got it.
Americans, he started listing some of them off. So he knows there's development that has to be had, but somebody like Strong and Beckers have been so good for him. On the drive and drop off, right to the doorstep, hits an easy 2.
She was in such a supreme level of zen every time she caught it. And it was her mechanics were the same every shot.
For that flow state, right?
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Another missed shot for Georgetown. 4 turnovers in the last 4.5 minutes for the Hoyas. Arnold sees an opening and feeds El Alfy.
Winners in the Final Four to lead Notre Dame to that 2018 National Championship. Meanwhile, Olivia Miles on the bench got her ankle taped up, just put her shoe back on, has moved down the bench, looks ready to perhaps come back in. Counted him.
And along with her offensive skill set, I just can't think of a comp for her of any player that I've seen.
El Alfy spinning, Koval again there defensively, but this time
Women's
classic here. That's the first of its kind, because the talent has always been there. Make no mistake, the talent has always been there. It's about the eyeballs, and that's where you have the opportunity to see the game grow.
I mean, the only games that were ever televised on this level, at the network level, were Tennessee and UConn, and that was it for decades. Beautiful. I don't know that I've seen a game, women's game or otherwise, where a team did not score in a quarter. Did not get a field goal in a quarter. Oh, Al Alfy again.
Plenty of gear from Nike changing the game.
I'm really
along
glad.
With many others.
I'm really glad you finally read something to earn those shoes you got. I'll never let you forget that. El Alfy posting up, working on the youngster, gets it done.
Page has got to be the leading rebounder in the ball game. Inside it goes. El Alfy makes the layup.
Within UConn and this school, it's just amazing, and I feel so honored to be a part of it.
El Alfy working hard in the post and gets her.
He's making it tough on him. Strong, a couple of chances. No, El Alfy, yes, for the third.
Throw strike. That'll make Jose Fernandez have a little indigestion to start this second quarter. Arnold, Beckers, El Alfy, Shade, and Strong, the five on the floor. Here's El Alfy, the left-hander. That's just her first made basket of the day for one of the leading producers for USF. Here's Shade. Now Jana El Alfy back into the ballgame. Strong through the glass, and it goes. Ivies don't give you a grad transfer season, and Ivies didn't play during the COVID season. They shut it down here at UConn this year, and the Huskies are happy to have her. Shelley gets cut off. Piper with the defense, but finds El Alfy. Big steps across the lane. Arrived and enrolled in January of 23, then playing for her national team, of which her father is the coach. Injured her Achilles in an overseas competition. And now Caitlin Chen feeds El Alfy. And gets her own rebound, puts it in. Hopeful for Caroline that she can get back on the court doing what she loves to do soon. Strong inside, El Alfy left alone. Page inside to El Alfy. Double team comes, works her way through it. You know, when you're running and gunning, but you also have to work on and be good at the half court. And so working on as Jenna. They'll have ready to play.
They had some great contests when UConn was in the American Athletic Conference.
How about El Alfy there, using the sun. Cece Bentley back into the ball game for BU and gets the bucket there on the inbounds play. And especially with such a young squad for UConn. There's El Alfy, nice. In her defense. So getting into foul trouble, not something they can afford for her to do, as she gets another bucket there, saves the